This is KUE News.
Your place for all the latest in local entertainment, pop culture, and campus news.
We are dishing on all the hottest topics and rumors locally and around the world.
And we're spilling all of Hollywood's tea.
Who slayed this week? Who is everyone talking about?
Find out Fridays at 3. KUE News is the place to be.
Welcome to KUE News. I'm Sky Conley.
I'm Jasmine Polk.
And I'm Jackson Kurtz.
We have an awesome show today. We will be discussing Rihanna's new video, the MTV Movie Awards, and we have fashion blogger Madeline Nave here to get your spring fashion game on fleek. Also, keep tweeting at us at KUE News your questions so our April Advice Month panel can help you get your life together. But first, we have got to talk about what I think is the most anticipated news in music this week. Frank Ocean is coming out with a new album this summer. So he posted a picture on Tumblr of himself. I think it was on Tumblr and maybe Twitter too. I think he deleted his Twitter, but that's besides the point. He posted this picture of himself and there's it says boys don't cry. And
That's the album title?
That he's actually, I think, also coming out with a magazine. And I think the magazine is named Boys Don't Cry. So in July, I guess we're going to get a magazine and a new album by Frank.
And I also heard he's going on a tour, but that's in the raps. They're discussing that.
Low key.
Low key. It's on the low right now. But
how do we feel about this? I'm excited.
I am ready for him to come back out of hiding.
Yeah.
I've been ready.
The last time we heard from him, I think, was Beyonce's album, Superpower. Oh, I forget that I'm not talking to Beehive-ians. But anyway, yeah, I'm ready for him to come back.
Yeah.
I do. It's been a long time.
I'm interested to see what this magazine is all about, though.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's going to be
Is
weird.
there going to be, related to the album somehow? Is it just going to be a one-time thing?
And, where can we get it?
Yeah.
Yes, things to think
And
about.
is he going to join Tidal also?
He might.
I mean, you might as well.
Yeah, he might as well.
Everybody else is torturing us.
That's true.
If you haven't paid your $20. But anyway, but speaking of Slay, Beehive, today it's all about us. I had to do something for Beehive. Beyonce released a new video on her and Jay-Z's 7th year wedding anniversary last Saturday. It's a ballad called Die With You. And in the video, she's playing the piano. And everybody used to throw shade at me that she's not that talented, she doesn't play instruments. Boom, you see it. Anyway, and she's fresh-faced, no makeup, doing what B does. But at the end of the video, Jay-Z actually comes from behind the camera, so it's like a home video. And of course, she released it only on Tidal, which I need to pay my $20 because it's killing me that I haven't seen
Free
this.
trial. Free trial.
It's just almost not fair, but I mean,
Just search the deep web for the bootlegs, because
I
we know
tried.
they're out there.
They're so quick to grab them. So you think you're doing something, putting it on YouTube, they grab it really quick.
Illuminati. That's probably what it is.
Don't do that. We're not
They
doing
out-
that today.
they out
Nope,
there
we're
hiding.
Done. We're done.
They're out there
We're not
hiding.
doing that today. Anyway, another slay. So a woman did a tweet that she gave her boyfriend a Beyonce test to see if they should stay together. And this is the tweet. And he did pass. He had to get a 60, I think, to pass. And she was asking, name 3 Beyonce songs. What's Beyonce's full name? And she was telling her to put in lyrics and stuff. But I think that this is a slay because I feel like I'm gonna do this to my future bae. So you better know.
Terrible.
Whoever you are, you better know everything. But I just think, what do y'all think about this?
In other words, just stay away from Jasmine. That's all I have to say.
I don't even know. What's her middle name?
Giselle.
Yeah, I would have failed.
I mean, I don't know. But I just feel like this was a cute thing to do. Did you guys think so?
Yeah.
You thought it was a little weird? Maybe I'm just
Was
used
she
to.
was she serious about it?
She was dead serious.
Wow.
Okay, that's a sign
We get
that
real.
that's a little bit extreme.
What about you, Jackson? Who do you think slayed or didn't slay?
Didn't slay. Khloe Kardashian.
What?
Among everybody else besides myself, everybody thought she looked pretty good, but I personally did not think she looked that.
What?
I disagree. I'm feeling this. She
I'm
kind of looks
also-
like Chrissy Teigen in these pictures. A little.
I wouldn't do that.
I wouldn't-
wouldn't do all that
whoa,
now.
That's just my take from it, but otherwise, I'm loving the hair. I really am.
I like, Kim just went back to black, and she's going to blonde. I like it. I'm a Kardashian fan though, so I think I'm biased,
I'm
but-
a huge. I'm not a huge Kardashian fan, but I'm a Kardashian fan. But
So you're saying the blonde's not a slay?
oh, sorry.
You tried. But now to my favorite part of the show. I heard that Big Sean threatened his good friend Justin Bieber on Twitter after JB shared the stage with his girlfriend Ariana Grande on Wednesday night's show in LA, and he embraced Ari from behind, and it didn't look planned. People say they saw Big Sean tweet, "Wow," and he tweeted, "This kid better learn to not touch my girl like that. Believe that." However, Big Sean's reps are saying that the tweets are fake and all is well, and they're friends still. So we have the clip of the incident, if that's what you want to call it. Yeah, she kind of was like, oh. Anyway, I don't know who that was.
But did you see where his hands went? They were like right.
They were
over
like
her.
right in the no.
Yeah.
But I feel like, and I don't know, if you're dating an artist, you know that they're acting, like when they're doing what they're doing, like when on stage.
Yeah.
And this is kind of like a cute, fun, like playful,
Right.
like we're singing our
but
song.
Justin is like clearly trying to like publicly molest her or something. Like
I wouldn't do all that. Like you gonna call him I don't know. I just felt like it was a playful.
I think he had
type
guts.
thing.
Like Big Sean's right there.
Big Sean was right there.
Like
Literally right, and they're friends. Like
Yeah.
Big Sean and JB have done songs together, and like JB and Ariana had the same manager, Scooter. So I just feel like, I don't know, it was playful for me. I feel like everyone drug it out on Twitter.
And another interesting fact is, or not fact, but like thing is that Justin, all his past exes have resembled Ariana Grande. So
I feel like
there's a little.
Ariana and Justin, like, they fit better than her and Big Sean. No
Yeah.
shade, because
Yeah.
they're so cute.
I love Big Sean, but he's like 30 and she's like 20.
She's like 12.
He's like-
But I just feel like, I don't know. I just feel like everyone drugged that situation out. But also in local news, KU center Cliff Alexander has declared for the NBA draft. Right. And he did not play the last half of the season because of NCAA violations. And the KU fans aren't happy that he's leaving us. And, you know, we were kind of venting on Twitter. I was like, why are you leaving? Like, I'm waiting for you at the door, Cliff. Like, like what's happening? But yesterday around 2 p.m., he tweeted, "Disloyal fans," with a red X.
Ooh.
And I'm just like,
9
why
retweets.
would you throw shade on the most loyal fan group, like fans in college basketball, I feel.
Yeah.
Like, what did y'all
What
think
did
about the
we
tweet?
like? What did we do that was so disloyal?
We camped for hours to see him not produce. Like, to
Right.
me, he did not give us what we thought we were
He
getting.
had so much potential.
He was the third pick coming out of high school. And then he got here, averaged 7 points, got in trouble, then leaves, and then throws shade at us on Twitter? I don't know, that's...
Like, we're in the red. Like, reevaluate that, Cliff. Like, I don't know.
And that is our entertainment recap for the week. Follow us and tweet at us at KUEnews. But stay tuned. Coming up next, we talk about Rihanna's new powerful political video. Don't move.
Hello and welcome back to KUE News. It seems like Rihanna is releasing a new single every day in promotion of her upcoming album R8. In conjunction with her family-friendly DreamWorks film Home, Rihanna might just be the busiest woman in the world. However, she made headlines this week for her title-exclusive video American Oxygen, which served as the NCAA March Madness theme song. Surprisingly, Rihanna has decided to take a more political approach to her video by depicting her experience as an American immigrant trying to achieve the American dream and instead experiencing the racism and discrimination present in the United States. So I'm curious with you two, what is your opinion? Have you seen the video yet? What do you think of it?
I have. I watched it a little bit before the show. I think it was a very good video. Like, it's very different for an artist like her to do. And I think it's important for artists to do more things like that, just because they have such a big following of fans, and just like to stand up for the oppressed, that was like very impressive for her to do. And I just thought the visuals were nice, she looked nice. I like the video.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see the whole thing. I saw half of it. I liked it as well. It's definitely very powerful and something that will catch everyone's attention, which is obviously what she wanted. So I think her aim was to get people's attention, and it did work. So I really like it.
Yeah.
However, I don't like that it's exclusively on Tidal because
Yeah,
not
yes.
everyone can see it. Everyone needs to see
It's
this.
true.
And if you
Yes.
have that select few, no one really even knows about it, I feel.
Yeah. I
Because
feel like it's almost like, yeah, it's a promotion. Like people are trying, it'll get more people to Tidal, but also at the same time, less people will probably
Will
see
see
it
this.
because they don't want.
because this needs to be
Yeah.
headlines, I feel like. Rihanna
Yeah.
does this powerful video, we can't even see it. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
so,
yeah.
yeah. So you guys, do you think this video is productive in her goals for what she was trying to reach?
Yes, I mean, I think that the video itself, if everybody watched this video, I feel like it's an amazingly produced video. I think that it's very cinematic. I don't think the way that they're marketing it is super well. I mean,
Yeah.
if you think about it, most people won't see this video ever
Yeah.
because they won't get Tidal, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. So is Rihanna the right person to be saying this? Do you think she should be promoting all of this?
I think it's weird for an artist like Rihanna to do because I mean she has a song out called "Bitch Better Have My Money." Like she's a turn up queen. That's what she does. And so it's a little weird that she's doing it. But I think if she's the right person, because people like if it's Rihanna saying it, we're listening.
Yeah.
Like so I feel like it's also like weird like what's happening with her, but then it's like kind of respectable. Like I think it was cool of her to do that.
I do think artists can have different sides, though. So, like, for example, you have Beyonce, who you love. Beyonce has songs like
Don't throw
Partition
shade.
that are like Partition that are the sexiest song in the neighborhood, right? And then she also has songs that are like Flawless, that are more about female empowerment, that do have like a political speech in the middle of it.
Yeah.
And so I feel like Rihanna can have songs that are like hard or like BBHMM, and then we'll also have songs like this that have a little bit more meaning and substance to them.
And I did read, she gave an interview and she said she was tired of performing all of her old songs.
That's true.
She just felt like they were like kind of meaningless now. And so I think she's trying to change as an artist to someone who does matter in like the political ways and like be able to like take a stand in that sense.
Is she growing up on us? I feel like
Yeah.
she.
I think she's trying.
growing
Finally,
up, yeah.
it took her long
I
enough.
like
Yeah.
that. I like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. So next, so as you said, Beyonce advocated for feminism. Miley advocated during the 99% protest. So what are you guys' thoughts on superstars taking sides on issues?
I think it's important that they are because they have such a big following. Like they have so much influence, especially athletes, musicians. These public figures have influence on fans. Like we're gonna listen. Like when LeBron wore his "I Can't Breathe" shirt in warm-ups. Like we listen to these guys. So if they are speaking about it, more people know, more people are listening. So I think it's important that they do that.
Yeah, especially for Rihanna. Like we said earlier, this is something that directly impacted her, as she is someone who is not a citizen of the United States. And so that directly affects her. And her having, we showed images a little bit ago of, her showing an "I Can't Breathe" sign in her video, the Ferguson protests, like people getting arrested for drug trafficking. Those are all things that are really present in the U.S. So even if maybe she is a superstar, there are things that do matter, and she's just making a statement. So.
Yeah, no. Finally, do you guys think she's doing this all for the money? Like it's going straight on Tidal just so she can get more money from it?
Well, you better have her money, for one. No, I'm kidding. I don't think so. I could be more of like an image thing. Like, all right, we're going to put out this nice, we're going to show you in a different light. But I don't think it's for the money. Like, they have enough money. And I think if she wanted money, like songs like BBHM, that's money. But like this, I think it's for awareness and also like a good kind of name, like, oh, I care about things. So what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I would agree. I think that anything that's done and produced by big musical artists, whether it's Rihanna, Taylor Swift, Beyonce, it's for the money. When Beyonce just released her new video, yes, it was to Jay-Z, but you wouldn't release that to the public if it wasn't for a purpose, right? Before she did it, she talked with her agent and was like, hey, do you think this is a good idea? I'm sure that, this was a strategy done by Rihanna. So yes, for the money, but also for a
the
cause as well. Yeah.
All right. Well, everyone should check out that. Well, pay your $20 first, and
Yeah.
then, and then watch it on Tidal. But coming up next, we have an interview with fashion blogger Madeline Nave. Stay tuned.
Studious, courteous, community service oriented. These are just a few ways to describe Sigma Pi fraternity. But don't take my word for it. Let's ask the president himself. Oh, excuse me. I didn't hear you come in. I'm Ryan Brinker, founding father and president of Beta Delta chapter of Sigma Pi here at the University of Kansas. We're one of the fastest growing Greek communities here on campus, and now we want you to be a part of us too. For more information, go to KUSigmaPi.com.
And we're back. This is KUE News. I am Jackson Kurtz, and I'm here with fashion blogger, fellow J School student, Madeline Nave. Thank you for being with us today. You're in the J School, and you do have a blog. What do you blog about? What's your
I blog about mainly my daily outfits. It depends on, if I feel like it's blog worthy, and then I'll put some how I came up with this and other such things. Like my last post was, it was my birthday 2 weeks ago, and I'm a very big birthday girl. So it was all of my birthday, all my birthday outfits.
So is this people that don't blog, do you go on a website, or how is it exactly?
So I do it through WordPress. There's a couple of different websites that you can kind of create it on. I do WordPress where it's already kind of made for you, and you pick your own template and stuff like that because it's a little easier. And
right.
I don't really know how the internet works, but there's Blogger, WordPress, stuff. Yeah.
Okay. So let's get right to it. Fashion, spring fashion. What's trendy for women to start wearing this spring? Because I've seen a lot of good stuff on campus.
Right.
That sounds really creepy. Not like.
Well, I mean, it's good if they dress up on campus.
You want to look nice. You want to look presentable for
I'm
class.
not a person that can wear sweats on campus.
Right? I
so.
can't either. I can't
okay,
do
good
it.
for you. Good.
Actually, you know what? I can do it because some days I want to wear my Kobe's.
Well, yeah, okay.
But
Oh, your Kobe's, okay.
Okay, yeah. Anyway, so you have some pictures for us, I think.
Yeah.
They're coming.
I can't breathe. Okay, so these are, I posted this because, I didn't post this, but I chose this picture because of the slip-ons. Slip-ons are really big for this spring, which I know it's kind of odd because, you want to be wearing sandals and flip-flops and whatever. But Steve Madden and Kenneth Cole, and I don't know this brand, but there's a lot of slip-ons that have been really popular. Like black, not really colors or not really patterns on the shoes, but a lot of blacks and teals and darker colors.
And is that what has she got on,
She's wearing a shawl, she's wearing a midi, you could call it a maxi. It's a maxi, I don't know if it's a dress or a skirt, and then she's wearing a really fringe, kind of festival style shawl.
Okay.
And I just, so this is from the Wall Street Journal. I love following them. They have really great inserts on their, newspapers. But this is it's light suede for the spring, and so these are midi dresses and skirts. So midi means that they hit just below the knee, and they're just, instead of, you would think of wearing suede in the winter time, these are really lightweight, and you can wear them during spring, which I loved them. And I love vintage fashions. Again, I love vintage fashions. Bell bottoms are coming back. I promise. Lots of celebrities and bloggers and stylists are wearing a lot of. I wore bell bottoms last weekend, so they're coming back. Lots of 70s, 80s styles.
That's crazy.
Along with platforms. So I did this picture because I don't know if anyone knows Emilio Pucci, but he's really known for 60s, no, I was right. Early 60s, and he's known for his geometric patterns and really bright colors, really abstract pieces, and that kind of, it's coming back. Everything literally makes a full circle. Wow. Everything's coming back.
I know, I wear Stan Smith shoes.
Right,
and,
the
those
Adidas.
Were huge. Yeah, I got them on right now, actually.
Well, good for you. I kind of want some. So cool.
They're $70, so it's a really good deal. But they were huge and not huge, but they were very popular in the 80s.
80s and 90s.
Yeah, and then now
they're coming back. Literally everything comes full circle. There's women's shoes. I'm wearing platforms today, totally 70s, 60s. Jeffrey Campbell has some really great styles for if you're into that type of stuff. So
awesome.
keep on a lookout.
And then is there any celebrities we should be on the lookout for
Good question.
Well?
So I can honestly say I don't follow a lot of celebrities on Instagram and Twitter because I'm more or less following Nordstrom and Stuart Weitzman and all of that stuff and the big brands. And really well-known bloggers. I mean, obviously I follow the Kardashians, but I don't think that they're much of a trend-setting family. They just wear stuff because they can. But I don't know. That's a difficult question.
And what about the men? What should they wear? Because I know I like to go to J. Crew, H&M, Banana Republic when I have enough money, which is like never. But
college students, we're all the same.
Hashtag college broke. But yeah, so like I go there and like if I get like a nice deal or something. But like, where should men go to find like those places? Or
I think that's about good. Urban Outfitters, I know they do a lot of great stuff. Which I mean, we have one in town, so it's easy. But for styles, so I spent last summer in Paris, and this summer I'm spending in London, and so I'm super European. I like to consider myself. I wish I was Parisian, but they're Euro styles. You know, the Stan Smith shoes and cool, not chubbies, thank God, but
those like like to the knee.
Yeah,
like
to the knee.
You don't
but
want
they're
it too
skinny.
short. Too short's like,
they're like
come on, dude,
skinnies.
you don't want to see that. Like,
yeah, no. On canvas, I know it's so funny, but they're like skinny shorts that maybe they're cut off with some distressed denim. Those are really cool, or those are in, and longer t-shirts. I know like Kanye does the longer, the longer breezy ones, which I love those. Yeah. Androgyny, I'm all about it. So yeah, I think that's all. That's all I have on men's.
Well, again, that's great. Again, I want to thank Madeline for coming visit with us today. Remember to follow her blog at
So it's lawmadelinechic.com. So the blog is called The Glass Hanger, but the website is Law Madeline Chic.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Coming up next, we have the MTV Movie Awards. Should Jennifer Lawrence win big this Sunday? Find out after the break.
Welcome back. Welcome back to KUE News. I'm Katie here with Jackson, and this Sunday is one of my favorite award shows, the MTV Movie Awards. It airs Sunday at 7 p.m. on MTV. So check out what you can, and we are going to choose some of people who we think will be winning. So first of all, what are you most excited to see from this weekend?
Well, I just love movies, so I'm excited to see all the celebrities there. Like this is kind of like a more laid back type show, like. Not the Oscars where it's like we must win it's like, it's fun.
Yeah, agreed. So I think it's one of my favorite awards shows. Everyone just has fun with it and just a good time. So we'll just go through some of our favorite award choices. So first, movie of the year. The nominees are American Sniper, Boyhood, The Fault in Our Stars, Gone Girl, Guardians of the Galaxy, Hunger Games, Mockingjay Part 1, and Selma and Whiplash. So my pick is American Sniper. I think it was just amazing. Bradley Cooper did an amazing job, and it's just a great movie. So what about you?
I love that movie, although I'm super, super nerdy. And Guardians of the Galaxy. Okay, well, Birdman was the best picture, and overall I saw that.
Birdman was great.
And that was the best movie.
It was
but
a really good movie.
In this category, and this is like fun, Guardians of the Galaxy, man, it was so awesome.
I never saw it, but my dad was obsessed with it for a long time, which was kind of weird, but I guess it was good.
Had a good soundtrack. That was one of the big things for it.
Yeah. So our next category is Best Female Performance. Those are Jennifer Lawrence for Hunger Games, Emma Stone for Birdman, Shailene Woodley for The Fault in Our Stars, Reese Witherspoon for Wild, and Scarlett Johansson for Lucy. My pick for this one was Jennifer Lawrence, just because she's J-Law. She's like amazing. I love her. She's my spirit animal. I wish I could be her, and I just think she's awesome.
This was hard because Jennifer Lawrence, oh man, she's so great. But I have Emma Stone in Birdman because she was awesome in that.
She was great.
Very little role, but she did amazing.
Yeah, she did awesome. So our next category is Best Male Performance, with Bradley Cooper for American Sniper, Chris Pratt for Guardians of the Galaxy, Ansel Elgort for The Fault in Our Stars, Miles Teller for Whiplash, and Channing Tatum for Foxcatcher. For this one, I have Bradley Cooper for American Sniper, because once again, I cried during this movie.
Yeah.
And
this scene right here, like this
Yeah.
is where he's like the kid and the mom. I don't want to
Yeah.
get any spoilers for anybody,
Yeah.
but like it's just super like emotional.
Oh, this whole movie just gave me chills. And I actually just finished reading the actual book. And
Chris Kyle's book.
Yeah, I was crying at the end. It's so good. I really hope he wins it.
Wow. You know, I saw Whiplash, and I thought that Miles Teller.
Yeah.
He did a great job because I've never seen him do like a really intense role before. So I like that. And then, but I got to go with Chris Pratt because he's the man. I saw him
Chris Pratt.
when I was in
How can you not?
spring break in Los Angeles. I went to like a sit-in show where like the live studio audience, right? And it was the show Mom. And
so cool.
Anna Faris is on. He's married to Anna Faris. And I remember the whole time, I'm like, I hope I see Chris Pratt. And like, I was super nerdy, like, Chris Pratt's gonna be there.
Did he show up?
Yeah, my girlfriend's like, he's not gonna be there. I'm like, yes, he will. Then like the show's over and like the crew comes out. And then like all of a sudden out of the corner, you see Chris Pratt and he's like, to the crowd. And the crowd just like goes nuts. And I was like, oh, it was so cool. Like, I was
wow, I would have freaked
fanboy.
out.
I was such a fanboy. Like, it was awesome.
That's so cool. Wow, that's really awesome. I'm jealous. So our next category is Breakthrough Performance. Those nominees are Ansel Elgort for The Fault in Our Stars, Rosamund Pike for Gone Girl, oh my gosh, I'm totally going to butcher this, David Oyelowo for
close.
Selma. I'm sorry, David. Dylan O'Brien for The Maze Runner, and Eller Coltrane for Boyhood. For this one, I have Ansel Elgort. I just know that teeny boppers are voting for all of this, and this is probably who they'll pick. And I also cry. I guess I'm a crier during movies because I cried during that movie as well, because it's just so good and so sad. What about you?
All I heard about was how good Rosamund Pike was in Gone Girl.
Yeah.
I didn't see it, unfortunately, but I just heard she was amazing in it.
Yeah, I've heard that too. I think she was was she nominated for an Oscar
Yeah,
for that?
I think she was, yeah.
Yeah, so very cool. So our next category is my personal favorite, Best Shirtless Performance. The nominees are Zac Efron for Neighbors, Chris Pratt for Guardians of the Galaxy, Channing Tatum for Foxcatcher, Ansel Elgort for The Fault in Our Stars, and then Kate Upton for The Other Woman. I have to go with my boy Zac Efron. This was him winning it last year, and I remember his shirt got ripped off of him. And how can you not vote for that? I mean, come on.
I can see why not. This is tough because like Kate Upton, like I haven't seen that movie either, but I guess
It's really funny.
I guess it was a good scene. But gotta go with Chris Pratt. He's the man. I got man crush on Chris Pratt. I'm gonna say it right now. I'm gonna say it live.
Hey, you know what? I could see him winning. That is okay too.
He was, because he wasn't always like big.
Yeah, he used to
be like a chubby. He was in,
Yeah.
I forget what movie it was, but he plays like this it's lost right now, but it's like he plays this like disgusting Danny. Is that it? I don't know.
Maybe.
But like he plays this like gross role, and
all of a sudden he's beautiful. He always was beautiful, but come on.
he got in shape.
Yes. So our final category is the always famous Best Kiss. If you've seen the awards shows in the past, they usually recreate this, and it's pretty funny. So the nominees are Ansel Elgort and Shailene Woodley for The Fault in Our Stars, James Franco and Seth Rogen for The Interview, Andrew Garfield and Emma Stone for The Amazing Spider-Man 2, Scarlett Johansson and Chris Evans for Captain America: The Winter Soldier, and Rose Byrne and Halston Sage for Neighbors. I'm going to go with Shailene and Ansel from The Fault in Our Stars, just because, again, how can you not? It's so sad and so good. Star-crossed lovers. It's not in their stars.
The Fault is a Fault in the Stars.
Yes,
Couldn't do it. I'm gonna say Emma Stone and Andrew Garfield because they're dating in real life, and like.
Actually, I heard they might be on a break,
which
makes it even sadder.
I saw that shit too. But you know, she dies. Oh, spoiler. Sorry. If you haven't seen Amazing Spider-Man 2, I'm sorry.
Haven't seen it yet.
Sorry,
Haven't
Katie.
seen it yet. Thanks.
But
Thanks for that.
anyway, she dies. I mean, it's in the comics. Come on.
I
She
haven't read the
dies,
comics.
and it's like super emotional, and yeah, it was just sad. It was.
Oh, no, I'm about to start crying again just thinking about it. All right, so I think that is going to do it for this part.
Don't forget to tune in Sunday night at 7 on MTV to see the winners. We'll be right back.
Where you go to college makes a statement about you. This place will become a part of you, your identity for life. The University of Kansas. A great place to be you.
Welcome back to KUE News. I'm Rosie Pike.
I'm Jasmine Polk.
And I'm Sky Conley.
And this is our second week of April Advice Month. And this week we have a tweet that reads, it's from Hola_Lex, and it says, how do you even dress for this bipolar Kansas weather? Hashtag need to know, hashtag KUE News, hashtag April Advice. So guys, what do we think? One of my staples.
This is a major issue.
Major
if you were in
issue.
Lawrence yesterday, here's what personally happened to me. I walked into Fraser Hall at about like 10:45. It was like nice and warm.
It was 72 degrees.
Yes. And then came out an hour later, and then all of a sudden, this wind is just like I don't
It's
even
like
know.
what?
What did the wind do?
It was just like it was like coming at me from all directions. I'm like, okay, what is this?
I thought we were in
No.
like a time warp. Like I thought the world was ending because like I had something cute on and I walked outside. Everything was too much. But yeah, we're here to help you today. So what's our first thing?
I would say one of my staples, and it's a controversial one because I know not everyone's in favor of leggings / yoga pants. Because they're so versatile, they're so comfy, you can layer them, let's be honest.
No, but the thing I like about them is like they're not too hot, but they also keep you warm too. So like you just have them on
Versatile.
in any type of the weather. So yeah.
I wouldn't know personally.
You're
I
missing
think guys
out.
should start wearing them.
They
though.
probably will.
Actually, that'd be weird.
Yeah,
Never
it would
mind.
be really weird.
I think you should always have an umbrella with you because here the sun will be out, next thing you know, the rain, your hair is going to get messed up, so you need an umbrella and maybe a cute pair of rain boots. So if you know it's going to rain, something, cute. And also, that weather app is crucial for survival because it tells you every hour what's going to happen.
Get that hourly update.
Get that hourly update.
Please.
And then, so like 8, it goes from like basically every hour of the day. So you know, all right, I need a jacket for this time, I need my this,
I have to have it. I have to rely on it because if I ask people, they tell me Fahrenheit, and I still don't know Fahrenheit. So people are like, "Oh, it's 75." And I'm like,
yeah. Sometimes like I get confused. I wake up and I'm like, "Oh, it's gonna be 77 today," and I'm like confused on how to dress for 77.
Because it starts out like in the 30s.
Yeah.
And then whatever,
it's
Kansas.
just too much. And also, our last thing is like I think you should carry around like a nice little motorcycle jacket, just a little cute little one, not like a big one. Just, when it gets cold in class or if it's going to be chilly in the morning, you could take it off by the end of the day. So, yeah, that's what we have.
that's the other thing. It can be so hot outside, and then you get to your class, and the air conditioning's full on, and
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
It's just too much.
Thanks for tweeting us at HolaLex. We hope we could help, and we hope this weather decides what it wants to be soon. Remember to keep tweeting at us at KUE News all April, your questions about anything, and we will get you. We also have your plans coming up for this weekend coming up next.
If you're looking for something to do this weekend, TJ and I are here to help you. So today through Thursday, Liberty Hall are showing this movie called The Hunting Ground, which is a kind of expose on campus sexual assault, which actually ties in nicely with Sexual Assault Awareness Month, which is this month. I've watched the trailer and it looks so powerful, so I'll definitely be going down to see that one. But if that's not for you, they'll also be showing the horror movie It Follows, and then a comedy called What We Do in the Shadows. Now over at the Granada tonight, country artist Mike Ryan will be performing, and on Saturday, KJHK presents the album release party for a band called Pink Royal. And then on Sunday, British rock band Enter Shikari will be gracing Lawrence with their presence. Something a little bit different we have tonight at the Lawrence Arts Centre is going to be a Free State Story Slam, so it's kind of like a spoken word event. That starts at 7 p.m. Tickets are actually free for that one. What else? Sunday in Lawrence is going to actually have a Brew to Brew marathon, which is a marathon, as it says, and you can enter, I think, either as a soloist or part of a relay team. and that's going to be followed by a banquet at the Liberty Hall with food from Free State and beer provided by the Boulevard Brewery, and all proceeds for that are going to go to Cystic Fibrosis Foundation, so a really good cause.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Well, if you want to do something that's a little bit more on campus, you can go see Into the Woods, which is the musical/movie, and that's going to be 7:30 on Friday, so today or Saturday, and that's in Woodruff Auditorium. That's part of the SUA Flicks for Free, and so you can go there and just show your student ID, and you can go to those movies
That's
for
quite
free.
a mouthful.
Yeah, and then the next thing you can do is go to Wild Kratts, which is 7 o'clock tonight. It's based on the animated once movie, and now is going to be shown at the Leeds Center, and so that's going to be a musical that you can go see. They're still selling tickets for that. Or you can go see Flora the Red Menace, which is 7:30 tonight and tomorrow, which is set against the bohemian world of artists and activists in the Depression-era New York. And Flora tells an optimistic and high-spirited young woman whose love life is complicated by the Communist Party.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
that's
so
some deep viewing right there.
But really, yeah, that's over in Murphy Hall.
Okay.
And so if you're a student at KU, you can go see that for free as well. But regardless of what you choose to do this weekend, we hope you have a great weekend because we love you here at KUE News.
We love you.
So don't forget to follow us on Twitter at KUE News. Thanks for watching us and see you next week.